Hey everyone, I'm Shania.
And I'm JP.
And welcome to
The First Drop.
Ugly Christmas Sweater Edition. The Jingle Bell. There you go. That was cute.
Shania, what is your ugly... Are those cows?
They are giraffes.
They look like cows.
No, they're giraffes, and they have Santa and elf hats on with jingle bells. Because we have giraffes here.
What is coming out of... Oh, that's the neck. He's like coming down.
His hat.
Why are they so...
What do you have against my sweater? You just have a tree on yours.
Where did you get that from?
I got it from Marshall's. It's festive. The category is ugly Christmas sweaters today.
Mine's actually cute, I think.
Where did you get yours from?
I think Kohl's.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
But I'm glad Shania and I didn't talk to each other at all about what we were wearing other than an ugly Christmas sweater. And I love that we both found ones that jingle.
I was going to send you a picture of this one too and show you. But yeah.
I love it. Train coming in hot on this day. We are in the middle of Christmas town.
We are, hence the Christmas sweaters and being in Santa's house.
Yes, the North Pole experience presented by Coca-Cola, of course. So fun to be in here. We talk about this a little later in the show, but this area has been completely transformed. Looks great. So if this isn't something you've done in a while, you definitely want to stop by Santa's house this year.
Yes, get the kiddos, get their list ready, tell Santa what they want for Christmas this year, and take some cute pictures. It's beautiful in here.
With Christmas Town, what has been your favorite thing so far that you've tried? Of course, we have the Christmas Town sampler lanyards, the best way to experience Christmas Town with the food and the drinks. What is your favorite food item so far?
There's a lot of delicious menu items this year, but I'm pretty basic. I love cocoa. I love hot cocoa, and especially in like the new Coca-Cola mug.
It's so cute.
Light up thing. It's really cute. And
one of the best photo ops.
It really is.
This year,
it's good.
I think.
You sip your cocoa, take a cute pic. Who's better than you?
Very Instagrammable.
It is. It's very Instagrammable.
I think mine's the deep dish cookie. I'm also basic when it comes to holiday treats. Like, give me a good cookie.
Yeah,
I'm set.
I agree
Warm,
with that.
Maybe a little ice cream on top.
Fancy.
A la mode. I know. I got a little fancy.
Just get too fancy here, okay?
Shania, we're also wrapping down 2023. Wrapping up? Wrapping down? What's the phrase?
Wrapping up.
Wrapping up
Like a
2023.
present.
Like a present. Ooh, what do you want for Christmas this year?
What don't I want?
Is Chandler going to get you anything? Have you asked Chandler for anything good?
Oh, I have a list.
Oh.
No, every year I make a very extensive list and I categorize it. And I say want, really want. And it just so happens that my birthday is like right after Christmas too. So I always tell my friends and family, I'm like, if you don't get it from me for Christmas, it's fine. You can get it from me for my
Is
birthday.
there a need? Like want, really want, need?
Always. How else are they going to know?
When you were growing up, were you one of those kids that like people would loop Christmas and your birthday gift together?
No, the nerve.
I don't disagree, but like...
No, never.
Curious.
I always got Christmas, and then my birthday's the 13th of January, so it was always... I had a little bit of time to down. Yeah.
So what's on the top of the want, need?
I have... there's a couple shoes that I want.
Okay.
A couple different pairs of shoes. A lot of makeup items that I want. A lot of stuff on Amazon.
You just want to drop your Amazon wish list?
You know what? That's a good idea.
Pop your Venmo code up. I don't know that I have anything on my want list this year. No. Why? I don't.
You want coal in your stocking?
Here's my Venmo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. No, I just don't. There's nothing that's been like amazing this year. I'm like, oh, I need that, or I don't know.
Okay. No gift cards.
Starbucks,
shoes.
coffee. Bleep out Starbucks. Just a coffee gift card would be great.
Okay.
That's what keeps me running.
No clothes?
No.
No, like, gadgets, electronics? We're killing Jesse right now. He's dying.
So I have a list.
I don't have anything.
Okay, well.
World peace.
Okay. You don't want, like a coffee maker?
I just bought one! You know what would be really
Alright.
great is if my family came down for the holidays. My family's all up in Ohio. I'd love to see them for the holidays. So maybe, I don't know, some form of travel would be great.
You
Got really sad,
you
see?
can't wrap that in a Christmas.
Next topic on the day is Shania's past member benefits.
Ooh, yes. Past member rewards of Shania. It's a real jingle. You know what? I'm going to save past member rewards and benefits for a little bit later in the episode. It's because we have an actual past member here with us today as our special guest. So our special guest today actually is an admin on the annual pass holders Facebook page. So she knows everything that there is to be a pass member, has all the good life hacks, knows all about the rewards.
Oh, yes.
So really, this is not my bit today. This is all going to her.
All right. Check out our interview with Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today. We love
Super
having
excited.
you. It's very nice to finally meet you in person.
And I've seen you I've seen you at so many events, and I think I've even said hi a couple of times, but we've never actually interacted.
Right. This is our first time having you in person, getting to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming. We're really excited to have you.
Yeah, me too. Hi, JP.
Hello, hello.
So we're here to talk about all things past members. We want to know more about you and just your whole experience being a past member here and your love for Busch Gardens, your passion for it, the past member group, everything. So tell us a little bit about, how you first became a past member here and what you love about it so much.
Okay, I moved down to Florida 2018-ish, 2017, 2018, and we were looking for theme parks. I love theme parks. I love roller coasters. Big roller coaster fan. Took me a little while to become a roller coaster fan as a little one, but once I did, it was like total obsession. And so I spent, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months watching YouTube videos on all the different coasters that were in Florida and stuff like that. I was really excited for Universal, and then I saw Busch Gardens and I went, oh my God, this park has some of the coolest looking coasters. We have to go. And I was instant need to be a pass member. I'd never even bought a day pass here. It was instant need to be a pass member.
Committed.
I committed hard. And so we came down here. I think the first one we rode was Cheetah Hunt.
Wow.
Fantastic.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. I was scared to ride Shikra for at least a year. It took me a year to get up the courage to actually get on it, and now it's one of my favorites.
Was it the drop?
It was the drop.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up with Valley Fair. The highest coaster there was 109 feet tops. So, and that was huge for us in the Midwest. And so,
this one must have been
exactly. You stand, it's so intimidating.
Yeah.
You stand underneath that drop and you're like, nope. I still haven't been on Falcon's Ferry because the height thing. So, and maybe one day I'll do it, but I'm not committing to that though. But yeah, Howard will have to be there to take photos.
Got it.
Because it'll be sheer fear the entire time.
That'll be really fun.
Right. But yeah, so it took me a long time to get on Shikra. And then, we did Kumba, we did all of it, but I fell in love with the park. I fell in love with the animals. The animals were huge. It was such a nice combination because I am a big animal fan, and SeaWorld kind of drew me into because of that. So big animal fan. And that's what makes me keep coming back to the park. That and this park, out of all the parks in Florida, has such a family atmosphere.
It does.
And it's a locals park as opposed to being a tourist park. Obviously tons of tourists, don't get me wrong, but you can walk around this park and get said hi to so much because people recognize you. There's not so many people that come through here where you get lost in the crowd.
Right.
So I think that's the biggest reasons. Animals, family park, and then it just has some of the best coasters in Florida.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
Tell us a little bit, then from becoming a past member, first moving down here to Florida, how do we transition to leading the largest Facebook group for our past members?
Well, of course, as soon as I became a past member, I had to go check out all the groups.
Right.
And I think I'm in a couple of them, but the one that we're talking about specifically had some of the best information. So the people in that group were really good about a lot of information, about sharing with each other, about treating each other kindly, which is a huge problem with past member groups. And this one felt different. And so I joined it I think what drew me in the most was Gert.
Aww.
She is such a fantastic person. And so I kind of made Facebook friends with her, and that drew me more into that particular group.
Cute.
And then they were asking for help, and I'm like, me, sign me up.
I know it.
having specific talents in media, they really needed somebody to help kind of like elevate that part of what they were doing. So I do graphics and stuff like that, and I love to do filming and take photos. And so they were like, hey, you know, if you can do these things, we'd love to have you be part of the team. And I think it happened 2019, I think, is when I joined. And then between 2019 and 2020 is when I became a moderator, and then eventually one of the lead admins.
Wow. Well, we were just talking before you got here. It's like that Pass Number group has such a big community. And like you said, when you come here, it's very family oriented. Like you can say hi to everyone. So how does having that like community kind of feel, where you can like share your passion and like love for the park with everyone? Because everyone has a very like just a love for the park. So I imagine it's like a good feeling to.
Well, it really is. I mean, it makes the park that much more special. So, you know, you've got all of these people who collectively like really enjoy the park. And one thing I do really, really love is, though you have people who have their little criticisms here and there, that group in particular is very good about treating it constructively.
Right.
So, and you know, and as admins, that's also part of our job is, you know, we're not trying to make the park seem like it's perfect, but we do want people to offer their opinions and their thoughts about what could help improve the park in a constructive way, because it helps you guys, you know, but it also, we don't need to trash everything online. Oh my gosh. Like some of the other groups I've seen, and they're just, I'm like, do you really like the park? Like,
right.
So, so that's what I do really love about our group is, you know, it's treating the park with the respect that it deserves, understanding that it's not easy to run a theme park.
Yeah.
And it's also not easy to make everybody happy.
Sure.
You know, so our group in particular, it's just, it's an encouraging place to be. And there's just a lot of help and a lot of family and a lot of just love for what the reality of the park is.
I love that. That's very like, it seems very family oriented, and like you've made a lot of friends from it. So.
Oh gosh, yes. All over the place. I mean, even the staff, we've made friends with a lot of the staff, made friends with a lot of the guests. And now it's actually kind of funny because I feel like it's slowly growing into this. Now I walk around and I'm becoming a Gert. Where it's like, hey, I spotted Nicole.
Now you can see like,
the ultimate goal.
Right? Everybody wants to become Gert someday.
She's the mayor.
She's the mayor.
Like, she's like citing a celebrity when you're here.
I know. She's so much fun though. She's such a sweet lady.
I love it. It's cute.
Does running the group take up a ton of time? Like, what does your day-to-day look like? What do you do otherwise?
Well, yes and no. We do monitor it every single day and on an hourly basis. You know, we're not stuck to it, but we do try to get people's answers, and we do try really hard to moderate, meaning like, because we do hold back all comments and we review every single one. Okay. So anyone that does come through is generally approved by us. We don't always make the right decisions. So there's 8 of us to start with. So I should probably explain
total
that.
as admins?
Yes, there are 8 total admins. Some of them you will never see. Some of them are actually employees here, which didn't happen at the beginning, but they love the park so much they end up becoming employees. Gotcha. And we do our best to try to regulate each other and make sure we're doing the right things. And, you know, on occasion, something gets through that we're not really happy about, so we have to pull that back or close comments on it. But I would say I spend maybe 2 hours collectively a day. And then obviously I cover all of the food fests and I try to cover all of the new announcements of coasters and things. So I'll show up and get pictures and like do posts about it. So that obviously takes a little bit more than 2 hours. But yeah, I'd say 2 hours a day tops.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like a good balance.
Yeah, it's decent.
You're not on there like all day.
No,
every day.
no.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about some of the pass number benefits that you get as being a pass number, and maybe some of your favorites that you've kind of used throughout the years. And, you know, what are your favorites? What do you always be using, you know? things like that.
I think one of the best one is the guest tickets, because you can share your love of the park with family and friends. So that's a really cool one for me. And I think I personally, I know it's not like a popular opinion, but I personally love the tiered release now. I don't use them all at once, and so it's kind of nice to look forward to like the next selection of months that you have, the next selection of tickets.
Sure.
So that one's my favorite. The Busch Bucks, obviously.
That's our favorite too.
Yep, Busch Bucks. I love that because it helps to purchase the stuff that I love,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to like lanyards and all those
free
things
money.
for the exactly. And they do it so often.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I also love that they also give you additional benefits of guest tickets throughout the year. So,
Yeah.
there's times where you get more than you're allotted. The other thing that I really love is the free samples.
Yeah, when the events are happening.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Those are
Wine.
fantastic.
Honestly, that's really
I'm
good.
trying to think of what else. It's the free samples, the Busch Bucks, and then
I know we have a lot of like past number like events and kind of like
Oh,
experiences, and I feel like we've been doing a lot of them more recently, and I know 2024 it's definitely like a lot more access to those exclusive
Yeah.
events. So has there been one that you enjoyed maybe the most, or like is the most memorable
I know
for
it's
you?
Christmas.
Yeah,
But I am a huge Halloween fan.
that's what
course.
everyone says when they come
So
here too.
the lights on tours are just
Yeah.
fantastic. I love it. And the designs of those houses.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Those are always really fun.
They are so good.
tours.
We've
Yeah.
talked about it. It's
So-
great when you go with the lights on. You can see like every little detail that
Mhm.
you don't see when you're getting scared going through at
For
night.
sure.
They are so well designed. I would say they're on par, if not above Universal.
Oh wow.
You heard it right here, folks.
Well, and I've got good reasoning though. I feel like there's more love put into original houses than IPs, because you have to come up with every single detail.
It's more unique in a way. Yeah.
And there are so many details in these. Like I've noticed things going through some of those houses, after 7 or 8 times that I didn't notice in the first 6 or 7.
Oh yeah.
So, it's, and the junkyard too.
Yeah.
Like the homage to all of the old houses and things, like that is just clever. So yeah, it's lights on tours are pretty much my favorite.
I mean, it's funny, like everyone who comes on the show, even us, we're like, we love Christmas, but we love Howl-O-Scream. So that's not a surprise to hear that. And even like we see the houses year round, like happening. And every single time we go in, we're like, that wasn't there before. This is different. It's like always these different things. So you're right. Even when it's a light on, you're like,
It's just
crazy.
It's just so much work that gets put into it, and it makes me sad almost that it's only for like 2 months out of the
I
year.
know. You got to go as
But,
like many times as possible to get your fix.
The other thing is just like the little random events that we've been having lately, like the picnic.
Yeah.
I unfortunately didn't make it to that, but I thought it was such a cool gift back to the past members.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. And I know it's not specifically for past members now, but the buffet thing with Santa. Oh my God, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Food was fantastic.
That's
And it was
very
really
cool.
nice. People don't think about this, but if you were to buy a quick queue to see Santa, it costs more than to have an entire meal and have a quick queue with Santa.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Life hack, everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
That was actually going to be my next question. I was going to ask you, which we can get to in a second or now. Like being a past member for as long as you have, do you have any fun hacks, like things like that you've discovered, that you've noticed, that you've come up with, that if there's somebody, first time past member who
That's a good
is
question.
getting a lot out of their pass, right? But could they do more? Is there anything that you found that works well?
What's your life hacks?
Oh boy. Okay.
Busch Garden hacks.
Going or traveling the park backwards when you get here in the morning to hit all of the rides instantly, because if you go cheetah hunt first, you're most likely going to hit lines all the way
That's true,
around.
yeah, okay.
So that's probably, do Gwazi first as opposed to cheetah hunt and then go backwards, assuming Shikra and Kumba don't have a late start, but you know what I mean. So that's probably a big one. Food fests and getting those lanyards, huge. You save almost 50% off of every single dish getting the lanyard as opposed to buying them outright. I'm trying to think of what else.
The math there.
Yeah.
Oh, math.
Big math. Big
Past
math.
member math.
And then paying attention to kind of what really is important to you when you get your pass, because you can work yourself out some really good deals if you have like a full family and you do like one platinum and then get the rest of them different tiers based on kind of the benefits you really want.
Sure.
Those are always huge. I'm trying to think of what else like in park though. I really, and this isn't a hack, but I really suggest doing all of the animal experiences. They are amazing.
Yeah.
Especially Bubba and Jimmy. My
It's
favorite.
it's my favorite too.
Yeah.
It
We were
really
just talking
is.
about the tortoise. That's a fun one.
Yeah, Bubba and Jimmy, the walkabout way experience to do with the kangaroos.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that you would actually go in there and they would be that close to you.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. And the safari, I know it's like kind of the one that comes with I think just platinum now, but totally worth it.
Yeah.
Totally. Feed giraffes.
For
I mean,
sure.
Come on.
You get every single time someone tells you they're coming to the park, I'm like, you have to do an animal experience. Like I feel like you
Definitely.
can't come here and not do one because it just changes the entire day. It really is great.
I eventually want to do one of the keeper for the day experiences.
Should.
I'm on goal to do that because that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And then the elephants is one I haven't done yet, but I really want to do the elephants too.
Okay. Cool. Let us know when you do that. How you liked it. Take lots of pictures.
Oh, you know I will.
Okay, so we've established that you like cheetah hunt. That was like one of your first ones you said that you kind of rode. So what is your favorite ride now or rides if you have multiple?
No, you have to pick. You have to pick.
Oh, okay.
I have to pick
You have to pick
one?
one.
You have to pick one.
Oh dear.
You can have second place, but
Okay,
have to
there
pick
you go.
Okay, we're gonna go with Gwazi.
Okay.
The speed
Classic.
and especially when it gets warmed up, it is fantastic. I personally, and I know there will be lots of arguments with this, but feel it's the best roller coaster in Florida.
It's a big claim.
Potentially the US. I haven't been to Europe, so I can't make that claim. But
caveat.
caveat. But yeah, I feel like it is probably one of the better built coasters, and I know there's other ones that are similar, but they're longer. I don't necessarily think the length is what makes them something better. It's just the overall experience.
Oh yeah.
And I think it hits every mark. So that is hands down my favorite in Florida. Second being, and this is gonna sound crazy, but the swing.
Wow,
Serengeti
Serengeti Flyer.
Like the flyer is, if you haven't ridden it, you don't understand.
That's true.
You have to get on that to really understand how
Yeah.
much fun that really is.
I feel like I've told people the same thing.
Yes.
I was a little apprehensive at first, but I did it, and I was like, "No, like I think everyone should do this now." It's because you
feel
don't
like a
understand.
kid. I like the
but
feeling
if
of
you're,
like
but also
Yeah.
if you're a big thrill person, you're gonna go, "Oh, it's just a flat ride." No, but it isn't though.
It's so much more.
when you get that high and you see the horizon upside
Yeah.
Upside down.
I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
And you also don't get like the drop feeling, like when you go down like a drop like Sheikah or
Yeah.
Ghazi. You don't get that because you're not.
No, but
dropping.
you do
It's
feel
nice.
you feel weightless though.
I like it.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I really think people need to try that and give it a chance before making a determination that it's just a flat ride. Because that blew me away.
Yeah.
And now every single time I come, I'm like, oh, gotta hit Serengeti swing.
I see a lot of kids on it too. Every time I go by them, like there's kids going off of it, and you're like, I love that. I'm
Oh
like,
God,
"These
it's a good
kids
ride.
love it too.
It was a really good choice for the park. I mean, the park needed a couple of flat rides, so I think it's
a good addition.
a
for
very
sure.
good addition.
Yeah, I love it.
And then
Animal, we said
Animal's gonna be Jimmy and Bubba.
Jimmy and
Yeah.
Bubba. Okay.
I also
those.
love Luna and
Oh.
what's her partner's name is Maju. Luna and Maju. And then of course the Cobra's Curse is Q.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Q. And then favorite restaurant in the park is hands down gotta be Zombios.
Wow.
Well,
yeah.
it's got the best food.
Yeah.
Smokehouse, yeah.
Hands down, hands down
yeah,
best
yeah.
food. And then the Moroccan ice cream shop.
Oh, okay.
That is, I'm so glad that they
Moroccan
opened that the way.
delights.
Yes, I love the treats you can get in there. So.
Yeah, especially on like a nice hot summer day. It's
Oh,
the perfect
yeah.
stop to me.
We've now been falling in love with I think it's a rip your float, but you can do Coke float too.
Very cool.
So good.
Nice. Okay. So what about event wise?
Oh,
You
yes.
said you love Christmas, Hollow Scream, and you love the samplers for a lot of the food events.
Can I
but
just say I love all of them?
That's
Yeah.
acceptable.
I so look forward to the food
acceptable.
events. It's my entire life is I have to wait 2 weeks till the next event.
Okay.
I love the food events. I love the kiosks. I'm a big foodie.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of the reasons I cover all of the food events, because I want to come
Sure.
and taste the food. But I love taking pictures of it and stuff like that. And Chef Matt does such a great job.
Nice.
I really love Christmas though, because you get some of the best desserts at Christmas.
sweet
Food and
treats.
Wine has such an amazing selection, and then Beer Fest, obviously. So those are the three favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of just I have to wait now for the next fest kind of a life for me.
The anticipation builds.
Exactly.
It's good. We're the same way too, like seeing the menus and stuff, and then like waiting until the next one to come.
Well, and I was really excited for this buffet thing. I know I'm saying it again, but I just had it and it was so good. Highly recommend. Like, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but if it does before it's over, please
Go have brunch with Santa.
brunch with Santa.
But it is. It's a good little family event for
Oh,
everyone to go and enjoy.
And
for
it was
sure.
delicious.
Yeah.
It was absolutely delicious.
That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it then.
Okay, so when you're not here at the park, obviously, what are you doing otherwise? What are you doing in your day-to-day life?
I'm a videographer and I take photos and stuff like that. So, I work with lots of different companies, helping them with their marketing. So kind of was a good fit for the pass holder group.
Nice.
And I also love haunts. That's like a side hobby of mine.
Wow.
I would hope to visit as many of them as humanly possible. So Hollow Scream's a huge thing for me because of that. And, speaking of which, I love the fact that now SeaWorld and Busch Gardens have one.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens kind of beats SeaWorld. You didn't hear me say that.
We won't tell them that
We
you
won't
said
tell
that.
you that.
Keep that between you and me.
Yeah, tweet that real quick.
Put that back in the pocket.
Yeah.
But yeah,
love
so
haunts.
I'm a visual person, so I love visual stuff, and that's
Yeah.
why, especially the parks and them being themed and stuff like that. I love all of that. It's all visual candy for me.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's perfect for you then. So you
Yeah.
get to make content in your free time
Yep.
as work, but you also get to do it for your hobby too.
Exactly.
Yeah, we love seeing all of the past members' pictures
Yeah.
and the amount of content that you guys create. So is there anything you can tell us about like the skill it takes to do that, or like what goes into it?
Sure.
Oh,
The best thing that I have found when it comes to photography, and I do take a lot of coaster pictures, a lot of theme park pictures, find your best angles. Everybody's kind of like, I guess you would say, interested in making sure that they get the shot, but don't necessarily think about really unique angles to get them from. So finding your best angles and making sure you've got solid sunlight, I think is probably my two best pieces of advice.
Okay. Nice.
Just a really good example is cheetah hunt. If you can get nice and close to that fence and just underneath where it's coming down, you can get some pretty cool shots of cheetah
Yeah.
doing that drop.
It's a long
off the
ride,
tree.
so
And
there's-
plus you get the tree in the background, which is iconic.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of good angles for almost
yeah.
every single ride. It's like different spots and different angles.
well, and that's a good point, because now that the swing has opened up, the Serengeti, you have that
Yeah,
whole
you
space over there. You
do.
can get
For
cheetah hunt going
hunt.
through the water, which is really cool.
You do, yeah. It's really
That was a
cool.
new angle for a lot of folks.
Yeah, it was lovely. I've taken quite a few pictures over there.
Awesome. Yeah, we love seeing everyone's pictures and they post it, and it's great to see. We love it.
It's actually kind of funny because anytime you guys decide to build a new coaster, I'm like, but is there going to be photo access? That's all I need to know. I want to take pictures.
yeah. Love it.
And speaking of which, I'm really excited for Phoenix Rising.
Yes. I know, we
Yeah.
haven't talked about that yet.
I think that's going to be a
So
fantastic
pumped.
addition.
Yes.
We get the joy of being able to drive through right where it's going to go over, daily back
Oh,
house.
nice.
And every day I'm like, I slow down when I drive by. I'm like,
Waiting for the
just
track to
hearing-
come.
Yeah. I think that'll be exciting. I think there'll be many picture and photo opportunities for sure in that area. So it'll be really cool. It's a beautiful area for it to just be in regardless. So
Right.
I think you'll have a lot of good opportunities there.
I'm looking forward to
And
it.
again, it's another family ride. So everyone's going to be able to ride it. Kids, family, it's going to be great. I think it's another good addition.
I personally, I think I agree. Because we have kind of like Cobra's Curse and then sort of Cheetah Hunt, because Cheetah Hunt still goes a little fast for like the smaller kids. So this one's 44 miles an hour, correct?
I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like this is a nice in between Cobra's Curse and Cheetah Hunt.
Yeah, I think
So.
it'll be really good.
Yep.
Excited. Nicole, we are wrapping down 2023. This is actually our final episode of the year. I know, so sad. Well, thankful for you to be here though with us. I guess 2024 is going to be the year of the best benefits ever. What's one reason somebody should get a pass for 2024?
Have you seen the park?
Okay, that's an easy one.
Park is the reason.
I think being a pass member here is really special. You have access to so many things, from the festivals to all of the pass member benefits, free Busch bucks. You've got free samples throughout the year. You've got Hollow Scream, which if you're a platinum member, you get free access to.
Yes.
And there's just so many things that this park has. Like, I know with platinum, again, you get one free quick queue every single visit. Like, that's awesome. You know how much that costs at other parks. So, and Busch Gardens has some of the best prices comparatively to everything else in Florida. It's a really well priced pass to have. And you can come here and pretty much spend the entire day with hardly spending a dime. So I would keep that in mind. Like, you're not paying for parking. You're not paying for a bunch of other nonsense. You can come in here, you can have lunch and leave, and you know, it's just a wonderful value in my opinion. And I think the benefits for pass members just keep increasing. We're getting a little bit more every single year.
Yeah.
And I think it's just going to kind of keep skyrocketing because Busch Gardens loves their pass members.
We do. We love our pass members because you guys love the park so much and support and everything. So it's just, I think it's a good way to give back because you guys enjoy it so much and definitely like use all of the opportunities to be able to take advantage of them in a good way. So, and
there's a lot, and I don't think people really realize how much value there is above and beyond just what you even see in the benefits list. And I would really encourage people to go check out, and I'm assuming the new benefits will probably be listed around the end of December. Go check it out. A lot of times they put up a majority of them for the entire year, so you can actually see in advance.
Sure.
And I just guess for me personally, like, if you really want a park that has a family feel to it, has all the benefits of being a big park, but also really takes care of its pass members, this is the park for you.
Wow. You heard it here first, everyone. That was really good.
I love it.
That was cute.
Well, Nicole, thank you so much for joining us on the first drop.
Yes, thank you. And thanks for closing out 2023 with us.
Yeah.
Super
it was
special.
an honor.
Yeah.
It was an absolute honor.
Sure, we'll see you around the park for sure. Maybe today, maybe later
today.
Maybe tomorrow, one of these days.
I'll be flying down Sheikra screaming.
Okay, got it.
Right.
And we'll make sure to document your first time on Falcon's Fury whenever you decide to do that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks. Okay, JP, before we wrap up, I did want to mention about New Year's because it'll be 2024 before you know it.
Should on acquaint me forgot. Yeah, that's the song they sing for New Year's, right?
Is it?
New Year's Eve?
I just learned last
Auld
year
Lang
that
Syne.
I just learned that there was an actual New Year's song that we put in our video last time. I didn't know.
Why am I just now thinking about this? We did do this last year, and you were like, she had no idea what that song was.
No, I had no idea.
And we were like, it's the song for New Year's Eve.
I thought you were singing it.
Anyway, New Year's Eve, where should people be on New Year's Eve?
Here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
That's
It
right.
is the place to be celebrating your New Year's Eve, making all your resolutions. We have an amazing fireworks show to experience. Of course, what better way to bring in the new year than with coasters, thrills,
Food, some drinks,
This is really the place to be.
and a fireworks show.
Yep. So definitely make sure that you stop by and spend your New Year's Eve here on the 31st. And just, go into 2024 on a high note, literally on the top of Arangwazi.
Speaking of high notes in 2024, transition puns are great today. What is your New Year's resolution?
Oh gosh. Well, my New Year's resolution for this year in 2023 was to read 60 books, if you remember, in the year.
Totally remember that.
And I'm going to hit that.
Oh,
I'm very
wow.
close to it.
Congratulations.
So thank you very much.
That's
So
exciting.
maybe in the new year,
You think, I have one, and it's going to sound very cheesy. Not cheesy. It's going to sound very like, oh, that's the typical one, but it's very much more focused. I want to get back into better running shape specifically. Not just
Oh.
working out.
that's a good
But
one.
used to run, and there's some folks in this room that run, and I'd like to do more races in 2024. So running shape specifically, like
Wow.
half marathon, marathon ready.
What do you even do to to get ready for that?
A lot of running.
Oh,
Tons of running.
Makes sense.
Not just, I don't want to just be like, oh, I want to work out. I want to get in better shape. Like, specifically running shape.
okay.
Why are my answers so funny today?
It's just-
Which y'all can't see is behind you. There is
Better at running. Get better at running.
running. Janaya, what is your New Year's resolution for 2024?
Okay, I thought of one, and I think this year I want to take more pictures, and I want to like document things more. I feel like I used to take a lot of pictures. Going to things, I was looking at my Facebook, and I was like, there's so many pictures from all these different holidays and stuff, and I don't really do that anymore. So I want to take more pictures and document more things in my life to look back on.
I like it.
It's a nice one, right?
Let us know what your New Year's resolution is down in the comments below. Shania, 2023 in the books. We did it!
We did it. We made it.
Congratulations on everything. We'll do it again next year.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next year.
See you next year. Bye.
Go all the way. Don't they say like apple 5?
Yes.
They call the scene something. First drop.
Christmas.
The snow's coming down.
Christmas.
What? Oh wait.
Christmas.
It's the same song, right? Hey everyone, I'm Shania.
And I'm Jay. Nope, got it. I'm ready. Here we go. Go on.